hello. Just coming to the level of your head, just shaking nicely. Notice while you shake your hands that you're finding the right position for the body. Your knees slightly bending. Notice your tailbone tucked in. Colette has joined us. I don't know if you see each other, but welcome Lexi, Janet, Colette. And notice when you do this shaking of your hands, notice the upper arms, notice your shoulders. Okay, just stay like this for a few more moments. Notice that your shoulders are relaxed and release down. And then just let your arms float down naturally, nicely, relaxing the area of the upper back and your shoulders. Breathing in again, opening at the level of your head, shaking, shaking, shaking. And once you notice there is a lot of tension in your arms, there is your time already to shake down, to release the tension, relax your arms. So we breathe in and let's go. Coming back to the same position with the hands to the level of your head, breathing in, breathing out, shaking, shaking, shaking. Notice your fingers, notice your arms, notice the base of your hands. Okay, and release, relax, that's it. All right, we're going to go with the tapping now. We're going to go with the applauding first, and then a few more moments. We're coming up to the top of our heads. Okay, now first we are going towards the creases of our elbows. So tapping nicely in the area, taking out the dampness of our body, helping out this energy, the chi of the lungs and the heart and intestines. Let's go to the other crease of the other elbow, breathing in, breathing out. Colette, you are cold today. I see you're well dressed. It is chilly. I noticed that during the night the wind was quite loud, at least around our place. Wasn't pleasant, so I was thinking if there would be many holes around my windows, it would be worse. I already heard the sound, you know, like whoo. It's a little bit scary. Anyway, the house is still standing, that's good. Shaking your hands. Now we are going to toss the energy down towards the earth, just in front of the body. Tossing, 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 okay? Releasing the energy that needs to go for recycling. And notice that you're not completely stretching your arms as you toss the energy down. You do it 80 or 90%, okay? So that's it. And now going towards the front, towards the horizon. Notice in this position how your knees are slightly bent, how your belly muscles are working, how your muscles of the buttocks are working. Notice that the coccyx is turned down towards the earth. So you stay nicely anchored to the earth, to the floor, and you can toss this energy away. Okay, so the coccyx and the lumbars are safe. Going up towards the sky, doing the same movement upwards, tossing away. Don't go too far up, just stay in your comfort zone. Notice the opening of your wrists, your hands, your fingers stretching a little bit to toss the energy away. Going to the sides now, breathing in, breathing out. Okay, just a few more times. Notice how you can focus on your breath out. And tossing down towards the earth behind your body. Perfect. That's done. We are coming back with our fingertips to the top of our heads and simply creating nice vibration there. Breathing in, breathing out. The top of your head, this meeting point of different energy lines. We are going with the circles from there on each side of the head, breathing in and simply creating this nice vibration to each side of your brain. Breathing in, breathing out, stimulating, bringing the movement to our chi, bringing more nutriments to the brain, releasing toxins from the area. All right, and now going to the forehead, from the forehead to the temples, and stay there for a few moments on the area of your temples. Okay, and sometimes when you don't feel like tapping, just go with the circles, okay? But today we are staying with the tapping again. We are going behind the ears and just below the ears, staying there for a little longer. Just notice when you breathe out, imagine those toxins going away from the body. The air that was already used that needs to go for recycling. You need new air in your lungs, in your body, new oxygen that will be transported to every cell. And now going towards the area of the base of the skull and just behind there in the middle, breathing in, breathing out, using the fingertips, bringing vibration into the areas responsible for our balance. We're going down along the neck and just to the thyroid area. Use your fingertips if you can, if it's not too harsh for your wrists. Just a few moments. That's it. Waking up the chi in the thyroid area and then going down to the area of your thymus gland. Breathing in, breathing out. Going a little bit further to the side towards the armpit area, just using the beak now. It's easier if you have a beak, just going like this. Notice the shoulder blades connected so that you can reach these areas here. So behind you will notice the shoulder blades nicely closer to each other. Breathing in and then coming back to the thymus. Let's go down, down, down towards the pelvic bone. And then back again to the thymus area and reaching, helping to enhance the strength of our newborn cells. Okay, going down again. Sit. We're going to open our one arm up, and so we reach the area under the armpit, helping our lymphatic system to function better in this area as well. So like inviting the used fluid to go out and bringing new one into the area for cleansing or secreting when needed. Going to the other side. Shake your arms just a little bit for more relaxing feeling in your arms, in your hands. Okay, we're going towards the lower part of the ribs, just between this connection, just under the sternum. And we are going to use the beak, just the fingertips together, going gently towards the lower part of the stomach, just doing this nice vibration, and we are going to do it in circles, going towards left and down, and then rising up on the side, on the right side. And again, just a few circles. You don't have to see it. Just notice how you're going in the line towards the lower stomach and then towards the spleen and pancreas, and going down along the intestines up along the column, up towards the liver and gallbladder, and back to the lower part of your stomach. Just doing this nice, gentle movement, waves that go inside and move the chi, relieving anything that's stagnating. The movement is happening on the levels of energy and the flow of the fluids in the area. Going to the opposite direction when you're ready. Breathing in as your hands are reaching upward part, and breathing out as you go lower. Noticing that the area just behind the pelvic bone is the area where you have the urinary bladder, and that one can also receive a little bit of attention, just like this. That's it. Nothing more. Coming back to the stomach area. Now we are going to descend nicely, placing our hands on the lower belly. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice your hands right now. Notice any sensation in your hands, any tingling, any other vibration, whatever is happening in your hands. Just place them there. No, not much pressure. Just placing them on the lower belly. We are going to breathe in and look up towards the sky. Bending our knees, releasing the air down, looking down towards the earth. Breathing in, looking up, bending our knees, releasing down. Breathing in, releasing down. Okay, what we are going to do now is doing the circles with the chin, okay? So we are going to do just a few small circles with the chin, going forward. Notice that you can leave your hands relaxed if they are obstructing you from doing the circles. Okay, you can let your arms just float down. Maybe it will be easier for you. Breathe in and let the chin do a few circles. Notice how your back is responding, how your spine is creating waves with these circles of the chin. Okay. Notice breathing in, breathing out. And again. That's it. We're coming back to the center. We're going to place the hands again on the lower belly. And now these movements will be a little bit wider. You're going to breathe in and let the torso lean forward. Then you kind of create a nice circle with your spine, just a little bit. And then you come up, breathing in and breathing out. Notice the chin is the leader. Notice the waves that you're doing with the spine. One more time. That's it. Let's come back to the center. Our hands on the lower belly. Let's do this movement with the head where we drive our car towards the top of the mountain. Okay? So we go. The head is the leader. Breathing in, breathing out. Climbing the mountain. And then releasing down. Straight line. Breathing in, going slowly. And releasing down. Breathing in. Notice ticking, clicking in the area of your lower ears or the area of the cervicals. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming back to the center when you're ready. And we are going to look left and right. Breathing in, looking left. Breathing out. Breathing in, looking right. Releasing. Breathing in, looking left. Releasing. One more time. And let's touch the opposite ear and simply let the head lean gently on towards one side and relax, release. The other side as well. Just go slowly and gently. So you stay in your comfort zone. Releasing. That's it. Shake your arms. Shake your arms. We're coming to our feet right now. We're going to just shift our weight from the toes to your heels. And let's do this together. Just noticing the shift of weight. When most of the weight is on your toes, you elevate your heels. And when most of the weight is on your heels, you will elevate your toes. And we are accompanying this movement with our arms, just finding your way to balance this body in movement. Okay, going again, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Notice your shoulders relaxed. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice where you have to focus your eyes on to stay in a nice control of the movement that you're doing. Breathing in, breathing out. Chin is slightly tucked in. Going with your own pace. Okay, just 2 more times. Coming back to the center and shake your legs, shake your arms, shake your tree. And as you start shaking your tree, the heels are gently bouncing and you let your body twist a little bit to one side, the other. Focus on your breath out. Releasing any negative influence from the environment, releasing it through the fingertips. That's it. We're coming back to the center now and knocking on our hip area, just knocking there nicely, bringing more movement to help our production of newborn cells from here, breathing in, breathing out. And from here, we are going to do a few circles just around this area, okay? Going in circles, like just around these hip bones, okay? Just going nicely, gently circling around there. And relax your hands down, just relax them a little bit. Bring them to the lower belly, breathe in, breathe out. We're now going to go to the area of the kidneys. Again, simultaneous circles on both sides for each kidney. Breathing in, breathing out. Circles nicely happening. Okay. And just keep your hands on the kidney area. We are going to breathe in and imagine that we are inviting this beautiful dark blue energy, this influence into the kidneys and adrenal zone. Just breathing in, inviting influence of peace, tranquility, calm, and releasing out with each breath out what needs to go for recycling. Breathing in and releasing what needs to go. That's it. We're now going down towards our legs. We're going to tap on one leg first, going down all the way where you can. You don't have to go further down to your ankles. Simply try to do what works for you, okay? We're going up and down one leg first. Going down, down, down on the sides, and up, up, up in front and on the back. Going down on the sides, up on the front and back of your leg. Okay, and again, on the sides and up on the back and front. One more time. And once you're ready, we are going to the opposite, the other leg, just going down, down, down on the sides of your leg, and up in front and on the back. Down on the sides, up on the back and in front. And again. One more time. Once you are ready, come back to the center, knocking on hip bones, and we're going to simply place our hands there and let the shift of weight happen for one side, the other, going slowly and gently. Notice shift of weight happening with the hips staying more or less in a line, okay? The torso is not leaning to one side or the other, it stays vertical. You're shifting weight just enough to still stay in a vertical position with your torso, okay? That means the torso is not leaning forward or backwards, not to the sides. You're shifting weight from one leg to the other, that's all. Okay. Notice your breath as you do this movement. Okay. Bending one knee and the other. One knee a little bit and then the other. Coming back to the center when you're ready. Okay. Now we are going to simply let one hip lean towards one side and then the other hip just pushing it out to the other side. Notice the stretch of your legs. Notice that the head stays as if it would be suspended by this invisible cord. It's not moving to any side. The head stays where it is, not changing the position. Notice that you're just letting the hip be pushed to one side and then the other hip, okay? That's all. The legs are stretched. We're coming back to the center, knocking on the hip bones again, and go down to the groin area, just a little bit, this V line, just knocking there, or tapping there, coming back to the hip bones. Okay, we are going to do the number 8 or infinity symbol with our hips. Breathing in, just don't push it, go really slowly and gently, noticing every step of the way. One hip forward, then the other. Notice your breath. Notice your platforms of your feet. Notice how you press on one side and then the other with your weight as you shift your weight to one leg and then the other. Notice the inner arches of your feet nicely being massaged with the help of your weight as you shift it to one leg and then the other. Okay. Notice your shoulders relaxed. And we are coming back to the center in 2. That's it. Coming back. Shake your arms, shake your legs. Okay. And we're going to tap now towards our knees. Going down to the knees and around our knees. Just creating a few circles nicely around the knees. Going also behind your knees. Tapping, tapping, tapping. Stimulating the energy point for the urinary bladder. Breathing in, breathing out, coming over your knees again, and we are going to place our hands on the knees nicely so that the torso can relax on our arms, on our hands, on our knees. Your knees are slightly bent. We breathe in and breathe out. Notice the position of your torso relaxing on your arms, your hands, your knees. Notice your feet nicely anchored there. Breathing in, breathing out. And we're going to press with our hands so that we stretch our legs. And then release the air as we bend our knees again. Breathing in. And the torso is doing nothing. It's just coming with this pressure of your hands so that we stretch. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and release. Breathe in, release. Breathe in, stretching. Breathe out. And a few more times. Going with your pace. Breathing in, breathing out. All right. We're now going to focus on our knees again, placing our hands on, but we are going to do a few circles with our knees. So from here, forward and opening to the sides. Notice your feet, how you are distributing the weight of your body to nicely create a few circles. Now going to the opposite direction, just 3 to 5 circles into the opposite direction. And then once you're ready, doing the 3 circles with both of the knees at the same time, the same direction. And then to the opposite as well, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Once more, that's it. And then we are going to disconnect our hands, arms from the knees, and simply notice there is still this bend of the knees. Just let your arms float down, let your head relax, the neck relax, your shoulders relax. Notice now when you breathe in, you're curving your spine a little bit more, and then you come up into your vertical position. The chin will be the last one to find its position as before. I hope everyone is okay. We're going now to move our elbows. So one elbow goes backwards and the other one goes backwards. Notice that the movement comes from the elbows and not from the shoulders, even though we are doing the movement from the shoulder joint, okay? Focus on the elbow. One elbow going in circle, the other one going into circle, and again, a few more times. Focus on your elbows so that you keep your shoulders as relaxed as possible. Notice the tailbone tucked in and your knees slightly bent. Breathing in, breathing out. Lexi, let your shoulders be relaxed. Just notice the elbow going up a little bit and down, okay? So that when you notice the shoulders down, that means that when you breathe in and squeeze them up, they should be down. And then from here, you just let the elbow float. And that's it. Let's relax both arms, just as we did before. Okay, that feels good, right? We're now going to use both elbows. Just notice both of your elbows going backwards and breathing in. Let your arms be completely relaxed, your shoulders relaxed. Notice your elbows moving in circles. If there is any pain in the area, don't create big circles with your elbows. Just do what you can. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice the tailbone tucked in, your knees slightly bending each time. Just 2 more times. That's it. And relax, relax. That was movement for our shoulders, but we were supposed to focus on our elbows. And we are now going to shift the weight from one leg to the other. As we bend one knee, we're going to invite one hand to go towards that bent knee and the other hand just above the hand to the opposite direction. And notice your belly muscles as you do this. Don't go too fast, too far. Notice the stretch of one leg and the bend of the other. The bent knee receives one hand and the other one is going the opposite direction on the area above your head. Notice your belly muscles as you do this movement, going slowly and gently. Notice the area of the groin. If there is any pain, don't push it, stay in your safe zone. Just a few more times. We are coming back to the center. This is the last one. Simply bringing your hands down, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to place our hands on the area of our kidneys. Massage just a little bit so that you notice the area. Okay, we're going to place one foot in front. Okay, and as you know it, we're going to breathe in, shift the weight, detach one heel on the back, and then breathe out, detach the toes in front, so we stretch the leg in front. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Just go with your own pace. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice the belly muscles nicely pressing in as you expel the air from your lungs. Breathing in, breathing out. Once more. Turning to the opposite leg. So now we have the other leg in front. Shifting weight as you can. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Going with your own pace, noticing the stretch of the leg in front and then the toes of the leg behind as you lift your heel up, releasing down, breathing in, breathing out. That's it. We're coming back to the center when you're ready, and simply shake your arms, shake your legs nicely. We're going to notice the area between the two knees, and we are going to try to knock with the two knees together. Just try, you don't have to force. Notice that you're tilting your feet as you want to do the movement, and all of the muscles should be relaxed in your legs. Notice that. You can do this gently knocking with your knees. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, just bring in relaxation into your body in this way. Every muscle, every tendon. Okay, we are coming back to the center with the hands going together into the prayer-like position. They're going up towards the sky as we detach one foot, just a little, releasing the air down, and then breathing in, releasing down, breathing in, releasing down. Let's do this 2 more times for each leg. Just notice your balance today. That's it. Coming to the center. We are going to do the movement with our arms and hands, our legs and arms at the same time. So we are going to place one foot in front, okay? And then we are going to lean with the torso forward when the hands are going backwards. So we breathe in and release as the hands are descending and going backwards. We let the torso lean forward just a little. And then we come back, we exchange the foot, now it's the other foot. We find the position for the heel, we breathe in and breathe out, letting the torso lean forward. Just a little, stay in your comfort zone. Coming back, let's do this 2 more times for each leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice how you can extend this line, the back nicely. And again, breathing in, breathing out. And let's do this once more for each leg. Stepping forward, breathing in, breathing out. One more. Stepping forward, letting the torso lean forward. Breathing in again, coming back. Shake your arms, shake your legs. Now we're going the opposite direction. We are still going to move the torso forward, but this time one leg is going back. So imagine you are a wooden bird, okay? So you've got this line here from which you can move the chunk, okay? So it would go like this. But we are going to use our hands, breathing in, and as the hands are going down, we let this wood move. Even though we are a bird, a wooden bird, we are moving in the only way possible. We cannot do it differently because it's one chunk of wood that's connected to this line here that can let us pivot like this. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Don't go too far. You can keep your toes connected to the floor if you feel safer. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice that the leg that's carrying all the weight is slightly bent so that you keep more control over your movement. That's it. Coming back now to the other leg, the same thing. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice how your foot is reacting to this movement. When you bring this weight of your torso, of the whole body on one foot, the stiffness of a wooden bird. Just go with your own pace. Notice what's happening in the area of your leg that's connected with the floor. The stress, this tension that you're bringing to it. And then notice this nice movement of the chunk from the toes of one leg to the top of your head. Coming back. Shake your arms, shake your legs, shake the whole tree. Okay, that's it. We're going to open our hands to the sides and then invite the hands closer to the shoulders. And we breathe in as the hands are closer to the body. We are going to find at the same time the position for our toes just behind the other foot. Okay, so we've got the toes connected to the floor and we breathe in, breathe out. And you notice how you gently descend in this vertical position. Your torso is vertical. Notice the muscles of your belly. Notice the muscles of your upper legs, the buttocks, gluteus. Notice the muscles of the perineum, Notice your shoulders relaxed. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. A few more times. That's it. Relax and release. Shake your arms, shake your legs. It's quite a challenging position, especially if there is any area like the knee or your ankle or your toes that might be a little bit uh, frail today. Step with the other set of toes behind the other foot, and we breathe in and breathe out. And again. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. A few more times. Breathing in and breathing out. That's it. Once you're ready, let's shake our arms, our legs nicely. Just bring in nice influence into every muscle. And now we're going to tap on our knees. Just going with both hands, one knee and the other, each side nicely at the same time. Notice how you're curling your spine, just the lumbar area, as you press the belly muscles in, as you lift your knee up. That's it. All right. Now coming back to the center, we're going to let our hip open. So we open with the hands. You can keep your hands turned towards the energy of the earth, pressing down gently. We're going to let the hip open just a little bit to the side and coming back to the center. Breathing in, breathing out. Just go slowly and gently. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice the leg that's carrying all the weight has a slight bend. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice your belly muscles, the tailbone tucked in. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. Shake the tension away. Shake your legs a little bit. Let's go to the other side. Pressing down. And opening, closing. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Just doing it really nicely, gently. Breathing in, breathing out. And again. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice your breath in. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice your shoulders relaxed. And release all these down. Notice your lower arms, your hands. They need to relax. They need to feel more relaxing influence in every area. Okay, coming back to this central position as we were before. And we are going to do the circles forward, okay? So you can choose to have, let's try to keep our hands turned towards the sky now, okay? It's just because we are working on two sides of the body at the same time. Notice the circles don't have to be big. Just go forward a little bit, that's enough. They can be very small, even closer to the other foot. You do the circle forward and notice the foot nicely uh, doing the movement as if you would be pedaling on the bike, okay? Breathing in, breathing out. Just a few circles with one leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice your breath. Stay connected with your own movement. Let the breath and movement connect. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. And relax, release. That was quite a lot. Let's do the same for the other leg. Opening our hands towards the sky and a circle with the other leg. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice the tailbone tucked in. Notice your belly muscles pressing in as you lift your knee. Breathing in, breathing out. That's it. Just a few more times. Coming back to the center when you're ready. And shake your arms, shake your legs, and a little bit more, and the whole tree. Okay, and now we are going to step to the side, okay? We're going to step to the side, and then shift the weight, and step to the side, and shift the weight. And notice that you're using the belly muscles, the tailbone is tucked in, your knees are bent as you shift your weight. The leg that's carrying most of the weight has the knee bent as well. If I go to the side, you see you're slouching forward just a little bit. You're curling the spine just a little bit. Shifting weight, stepping to the side. Go slowly and gently. So the slower you go, the more you will be using all those muscles, all those tendons, all those areas to keep you safe as you walk. But here, notice that you let your shoulders relax, your arms relax. Now imagine a bear walking in the forest, okay? Removing the branches, placing its paws where it needs to go so that he can advance. Breathing in, breathing in, breathing in. Opening those trees away so he can see. Now notice your arms, notice your hands removing the branches so the bear can see what's in front of him. Imagine the forest is dense and it's removing those branches and plants away to see what's there. Discovering a place where the bees are hiding their honey. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay. And we are coming back to the center. The bear was walking a long distance today. Let's shake your arms and legs. And we are coming back. We're going to breathe into the shoulder level. And now, as you breathe out, bend your knees and go down, bending your knees as far as it seems safe to you, and then come back. Breathe in and breathe out. Bending your knees further down. Breathing in. One more. And then coming back, opening up into the sides. Now imagine the bowl of honey in front of you, the jar. We are bringing our hands into this jar of honey, pulling up. It's sticky, it's heavy, and around. Just imagine. Now bringing your hands deep into this honey jar. Bringing this beautiful golden color of the honey all around in a bubble, just creating a nice protective field around you, strengthening your Wei Qi. That's part of our immune system. Breathing in, breathing out. Deep into the honey, pulling it up, creating a bubble. And again. That's it. Coming back to the center now. Bringing your hands to the lower belly. One on one side, the other one on the other. Breathing in, breathing out. Just notice this deep breath in and releasing out the toxins with your breath out. Now, when you breathe in, imagine inviting this beautiful bright white light directly into your lungs. Strengthening your lungs, releasing what needs to go. Once more, breathing in and releasing. We're now going to the movement where we move the hands forward and down, and forward and down. Your feet are close together. Once the hands are going up, you touch the floor on the side with one leg moving from the center to the side. Breathing in, breathing out. You can do the toes only. Just notice what works for you. Notice that the leg that's staying in the center is always slightly bent, while the one that's tapping on the side is stretched, okay? Breathing in, breathing out. Notice your shoulders relaxed. Removing your arms from the shoulder joint. Going slowly and gently. Coming back to the center when you're ready, and let's just float with our hands down and to the sides and down, and again stimulating the energies of the stomach and spleen and the gallbladder on the side. Let's go again, just a few more times, letting your arms drop down nicely, gently. That's it. Coming back to the center, we are going to do the movement of the crane, bringing our heels together, the toes looking away from the body. We breathe in, turn our hands towards the sky. We rise and look towards one side, and then we release down. Breathing in, the hands are turned towards the sky. We look to the opposite direction now, breathing out. And again, breathing in, breathing out. Just go with your own pace. Breathing in, releasing down. Breathing in, releasing down. Notice your shoulders relaxed. Breathing in, breathing out. A few more times. Notice the front part of your feet. We're now coming slowly down and we're going to do the march. Just stay on the spot, lifting your legs, lifting your feet and pressing down. If there are neighbors, just notice that you bring down your toes first and not your heels. Otherwise, they will escort you out of the building. Breathe in, breathe out. Notice that you're focusing on the breath out. And we are coming back to the center and we are going to do a few punches, kicking. Notice the tailbone is tucked in. That's it. Now we are imagining a nice balloon that we are going to kick each time the opposite fist goes forward. Okay? Kicking the balloon gently. Notice your belly muscles. Focus on your breath out. Sit and bring these hands down nicely, breathing in and breathing out just in front. Breathing in, breathing out. Once more. Breathing out. Coming to our kidneys, bringing the energy of our kidneys towards our hearts, placing our hands on the heart area. Breathing in and breathing out. Now notice the area of your heart. Imagine this beautiful red light in the area, this beautiful energy, influence that is bringing joy and health and love and connection with yourself and the world around you. Breathing in, breathing out. Now notice just in the background of your heart, there is this nice, bright, white light. Just notice it. That light just radiating from your lungs. And let these both two lights just join together into a nice, beautiful spiral, going all the way up to the brain area and then all the way down to the toes, to the platforms of your feet, along your spinal cord, along your arms, your legs, just cleansing, healing, strengthening every cell of your body. Breathing in, breathing out. And just with your hands placed there, notice a moment of joy, notice a moment of feeling perfect, just the way you are, just the place you are, just with the situation you are right now. And I'm going to ask you to share a little bit of this beautiful healing energy with your loved ones, with people you care for, people you appreciate, people you know, and perhaps also with those whom you haven't met before, who may need a little bit of this beautiful energy today.